Well, hey folks, and welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. Today I thought I'd show you a little, let me adjust this for a second. Yeah, well, that ain't helping too much. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Like I said, this is real. A little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie, and we're addressing a little issue that's developed at our front gate. We live on a main road, and I don't mind having company at the house. If you want to come visit, just let us know. We'll open the gate. You're welcome. Main reason we have the gate shut so our dogs don't get out or something don't come in and bother the chickens. But over the years, we have more folks from other areas moving out here in the country, and they kind of act a little weird. They kind of want to stop and stare at everything you got. Makes you nervous. And so to give us a little bit more privacy, we decided across our cattle gate, we already had a piece of cow panel on there to keep the dogs from stepping through the cattle gate. But we thought we'd take some lattice we had and paint it to give us a little privacy and attach it to the inside of the fence. We can still see out. If you pull up, you can still see in. But the folks just driving by, it should offer us a little blind area. And as you can see, it's time for everybody to get home from work and traffic's picking up. So excuse us, bear with the noise. Like I said, I'm right beside our driveway in the road. But if you're just driving by at a normal pace, it might give you a little blind area where you don't notice quite so much. And when people slow down or pull in your driveway and stare, it kind of makes you nervous. So this was a quick fix without spending a whole lot of money. I had bought for another project some little 2-foot wide, 8-foot long pieces of lattice. Happened to be white. And as you can see in the picture, they're still white on the inside. But what I did was lay them in the yard and spray painted them black, and they're just for show. Now if we had a puppy, it might slow down a puppy trying to go through the fence, but the bottom of that cow panel is designed where small dogs can't go through anyway. But all I did was just basically cut it to fit. I only had to cut 2 pieces of lattice off so we didn't have an overhang interfering with the gate. And it's just a quick attachment with some black zip ties. And we painted the other side black to kind of just, blend in instead of the bold white. And I'll show you what we're doing real quickly. Let me just flip this around. Just basically run a zip tie around the cattle fence and through the holes in the lattice. Now this one I haven't secured, I just put it up for show. But down here you can see the bottom piece. Now I've tightened it up so there's no play. Very tight. And got it at the bottom, got it at the middle, at the edges. Now at these blunt pieces, I will adjust this down and run a piece between these two to bring it where it looks more like one piece. Now here's the other side I've already done, and you can see it pretty much matches. It's not perfect, but from the road it's going to look pretty doggone close. And very little expense. I think when I originally bought this lattice, it was maybe $6-8 a piece, good old plastic. And I already had the black cans of spray paint I use for other stuff, and I would just roll this down, line them up, the pieces, and then zip tie the edges, just like we did right here. And I won't waste our time showing you all the zip tying, but let's see how it looks on the outside. You can see from here, that looks a whole lot different. It's not perfect. I hope that's showing up good. I got a glare on my camera. But from the road, it does give you a little bit more privacy. And once I snug this down and bring it in line, we won't have it overhanging on top. It should fit just like this on the other side. Now with age and heat, probably by this winter, and let's come back in the yard, probably by this winter, I'll need, let me set the camera back up. I'll probably need to replace some of those zip ties every 6 months to a year, just so they don't crack and dry rot and split with age. But I've did all this project, including painting, in less than 30 minutes. And didn't have to buy anything. I always keep zip ties. We always have a few cans of spray paint. The Lattice would be the only thing, and if you went to the store and bought it, probably could get this, I'm guessing, in the neighborhood of $40, give or take, maybe 50. With inflation, who knows. But the finished product ought to give us a little bit more privacy, slow down the looky lookers, and make us feel a little bit less nervous if somebody's hanging out. But just thought I'd show this little quick video. Like I said, basically did it by myself. I had Miss Melanie hold one end to start off with on a couple of panels to help me get lined up and level. But it wasn't a strain for her, it wasn't a strain for me, and really if the plastic panel hadn't rolled over, I wouldn't have even had help. But anyway, just a little quick video, something you might consider if you need a little screen, a little privacy. But anybody can do this, and actually the pieces I had to cut off, I just took a tin snip and cut the plastic like butter. So, hope this helps somebody. If you like the videos, please hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Let this car get out of the way. Until next time, if the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise, we'll see y'all down the road, and with a finished privacy screen. Thank y'all.